1/18 scale. I also have these little pocket arcade looking things on the side. They're actually shorter than what I originally thought they were, and I put Aquaman beside of them. But that doesn't mean they're not any good. Let's take a look at one of them at least. And I got some 1/18 scale figures standing by. And of course, we can always fix, the height of this thing, even though it looks proportionally correct except for the height. But that could be fixed with just a few Lego blocks. You're supposed to, okay, I thought this was cardboard. You're supposed to take the figure out and put it up inside the big machine like this. So you got this little tiny Sonic the Hedgehog figure. Oh, so it slides right in there. And you put the box down here. The box, by the way, here's the box. Zoom. All right, put it in here. According to the thing you do. Maybe I'm putting it in the wrong way. It shows just to put it straight in. No, whatever. Okay, so on the ground, it's too short. Let me get the zoom out. So on the ground, it's too short, but you can jack this up just a little bit by putting a block under it, like a Lego block or something, and you can have your action figures play video games. The joystick does not move, and the buttons don't depress, but you got your Sonic the Hedgehog figure inside of there. And you can, of course, change it around and put something else in there if you want to. So I hope they do more of these because this is pretty cool for $7.99 at Walmart. It'd be nice to see, like, I don't know, like what they call Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, all kinds of things. All right, the thing I want to focus on today is something, well, I've never seen this either, but this is new. This right here, I've never seen one of these. They didn't have any, look on the covers, okay? So before I open it up, it's called Sweet Spaces. Now, there used to be something back about 20 years ago, no, more than 20 years ago. My KB toy store closed down at 2003, May 23rd, 2003. So there was something called Sweet something. It was like a play on words, like Sweet Spaces, kind of like this, but it was actually 1/18 scale, which was awesome because, I hope I still have those, but yeah. This reminds me a lot of it, plus I guess the play on words. It's an all-in-one bedroom set. Now, they only had one bedroom, or they only had one room set. They had a do-it-yourself room, and you bought a bunch of little blind boxes, and you don't know what you're going to get. But you can, let me see if I can zoom in easier than pulling it closer. You can make up your own rooms, whether it be a bathroom. Oh, and they did have furniture sets. Go to my Instagram and see the pictures I posted. They had this set, and I have Aquaman beside of them. I didn't see that one. I think that and that are together. The bedroom set's what I got right here. So there's different set. Actually, that's the bedroom set. Anyway, there's a lot of different sets, but this is the only one that was a full room. So I decided to grab it. The other ones are like furniture to put into. Like you got to buy the $11.99 starter set, and then the $15 sets to go in them, I think. Like I said, I got the pictures on Instagram, so if you want to check the prices. I was pretty overwhelmed by all the new stuff today, which we don't get a lot of new stuff in my store. Okay, I'm trying to pull it out. It's not pulling out, so what I'm going to do is cut the bottom and push it out. Because it's not giving me any give and take. Now, I don't know if it's attached to something. I don't want to shred the box trying to do this. I just hope it's not like the stuff I bought before that was... you had to completely, like, glue the fabric to the couch, and the couch blotted. Oh, it's horrible. I'm getting flashbacks. That sponge tells me it probably is. But that cushion is complete, so that's a good sign. All right, so here is the Sweet Spaces all-in-one set. Now, those things I was talking about, they had nothing like this. They had electronical sounds. Like if you were on the patio, it would play bird music or bird sounds. You can paint it. Please read all the steps before you begin. Protect surfaces of your work area. Fill the paint tray with water, dip the roller in, and apply it to the transformation area. So it's one of those things where it's like a color reveal, I bet you. There's also a screwdriver to make holes to put things up. Yeah, it seems like it's geared toward girls, but then this part, and I know that somebody's going to go, sexist, sexist, sexist. Let's be honest, boys like to put things together, but this is like very girly. So I think they could probably do some more boyish looking sets and don't put this in the girl aisle. Okay, that's empty. I keep hearing foot noises, weird noises. So this is the kind of boxes that the blind box stuff comes in. There's a bunch of blind boxes, right? $5 each. All right, so inside of this is probably some of that stuff. So yeah, that definitely looks like it's the stuff that's a color revealed. Like you dip it in water. I'm just gonna put it together as is, and then I'll go dip it in water another time. That stuff will stain your figures. We want to see if this is 1/18 scale, so that's why I got my 1/18 scale figures on standby. It's weird not having any fans on. I think the air conditioner in my room, I left it on. I don't know if it's still on or not. But it's a really cool day today, for once. We're not going to get into 80 degrees today, because it's going to be dark all day pretty much. It's like, I want to go to sleep weather. I slept pretty good last night, actually, because except my cats wanted to wake me up right before the light came on. So this purple thing right here, you can tell it's got a very matte finish, which tells you, yeah, this is definitely covered in that paint that comes off with the water. This has got the thing you put the roller in. You put water and then you know, do your little silly thing. I don't care about that crap. I'm not into that. Sorry if you are. I'm just not. Here's a bed. Okay, so he's 4 inches tall. I don't know. I haven't put on the rest of the pieces, so I don't know. Microman Edison kind of likes it. But you gotta remember this, there's no dolls or anything to go with this or figures, so I hate to put this on here now, but I'm gonna put it on there loosely. Plus you can't really put it on there too tight. So there's the bed. So it looks like it's more like 8 centimeters figure size. Maybe, I don't know, like I said, the bed, it could be like non-scale, but close enough to 1/18 scale because of the fact that, oh, let's see. I don't know what kind of dolls that girls would have to play with these, because Polly Pocket's small again. She's not the bar, like the little, there's the screwdriver. This is a shelf, I guess. A record player. That's fascinating. All right, let's get this out. So add your wallpaper. Get some groovy hearts going on there. So back in the day when I was a kid, and you remember those, there was 2 different dolls they had that were about the size of G.I. Joes. There was Glamour Gals, which I liked because they kept their clothes on at all times. Well, I guess the ones I did, I had the cowgirl. I think her name was Danny. I can't remember now. But then there was also, what was the other one? Dazzle Dolls or something. And I like those too. They were pretty cool. All right. So, this is the wall, or the floor. And you can put in the floor if you want, like the tile. Like if you're making a bathroom, or you can make, like you might want this floor. This floor, well, that's kind of cool. This floor, that's going to be more realistic, or that floor, which is way too dark, in my opinion. Although I'm saying that, I got the, there's a fly trying to eat me or attack me. Pink, and I like the bricks, of course, because that's way too crazy for me. I kind of like that. I mean, this is cool if I was having a cafe or a diner. I like that color, though. That's a very beachy color. Let me use that. I know it's pink and everything, but I like beachy colors. Okay, I got it backwards. So right off the bat, you can see down here where that stuff's at. That goes in there. So you kind of just pop it into place instead of stick it down, like permanently stick it down. So you can change your mind if you can change this thing without it falling out. There. So I got the floor in. And then you could choose your wallpaper. Like you choose hearts or something more tamed. I'm going to go with more tamed. You might choose hearts because you think they're just groovy, man, groovy. And they are. They're very shagadelic. I'm not going to lie to you. All right. I'm guessing this goes this way. And then we got another wall here. There's pink and beige. I'm going to go with beige because there's enough pink on this thing. There's also purple pre-installed, I guess. There's also a lot of pattern on this side, which I'm not 100% sure. Wait, this is kind of like... Oh, this is where you have to use the roller to get to wash it off. So, I guess you can put a wall in instead, like wallpaper. All right, let's go with that for now. All right, so since these have holes in them like this, oh, and there's also holes on the top, so you can stack them, so you can get more than one of these and start stacking them. And then the other set did come with like a, basically it's just the frame and a few small things. So I would put this and this first. I'm just double checking everything. And then put it down. You're stupid, you're nothing. Oh, not that kind of put down. Can't get it to go all the way in. I don't know. I know it's supposed to go in there. I'll get it closer to my chest. There we go. Oh, no, it was my rib cage. I'm just kidding. All right, so there's that. Then there's the bed. And now we're going to build the wardrobe. Your open wardrobe. Oh, I guess the sponge. Okay, I thought the sponge we were going to have to wrap it and sew. And I'm like, I am not sewing. That's what the other one was. You had to either sew or glue things. I don't like gluing fabric onto something else. I think it's a bit too much. Okay. All right, so this looks like a drawer. And this looks like it's that same kind of paint on there. Like it definitely looks painted, like they couldn't press it in the same color plastic. So that makes me think you're supposed to wash the color off of it too. Looking on, well, there's like, oh, the pictures on the side of the box are even bigger. Like, oh, I like the video game room. There's like a video game room. I can't bring it into frame inside right here. All right, so I'm guessing you're supposed to wash the orange stuff off of these. And I guess pink. Or you like it and you keep it. I don't know. Okay, the one piece I needed, I am doing last. All right, I hate to tear it from here, but there's nothing else I can do. I don't have small enough fingers to reach in there. So this, first you gotta put this on there, make sure it's leaning back, because there's a longer side, like a trapezoid. Plus there's holes in this end. And then you plug in this to here. Now, it's gonna be kind of hard for it to accept it because the paint's still on those things. I think the shelves are still painted. Then you put the drawer in, which I'm gonna take it and water it off later. That drawer is really tight because of the paint on the sides of it. I don't want to close it all the way because there's no way to reopen it if I do, and there's no way to push out. So I'll just leave it like that. All right. There's the pillow, which you got to cut the tag off. But then again, those tag plates will come and kill you. You know, they'll come and take your life away. There's the pillow. So let's see if Sludge Monster is like enjoying this. I mean, it could definitely work for 1/18 scale figures. More so for a Microman. I thought he had magnet right there. I thought it was like something metal down there. He's got a great little bed. It's actually kind of big for him, to be honest with you. Here's one that's a little bit more proportional. He's not as wide. So yeah, I mean, the bed's a little on the short side, but it looks like everything pretty much works with it. All right, so it doesn't tell you how to assemble any of this stuff, but I'm going to make an assumption that this is the bed sheet because of the picture. The picture, it showed this side up, and I like that side. It also, you can do this side, so you can do one of either side. And it's got a rug for the floor. You can either choose the wild colors or the look looks like somebody peed on it. I would choose this. And then it's got some really cool stuff like records. Let me look at the picture on the front of the box. It's way over here now. Oh, they got them hanging up here for some weird reason. I don't know why they make the shelves big enough for the records. Seems kind of strange. But the records, here's the one record, both sides. Here's another record. And then here is another record, which I plan to put on the record player. Oh, and there was something about drilling a hole. So let's put the record player needle on the record player. Of course, that would go in your entertainment center. It looks like it's big enough to have a TV set in there instead. I guess if you get one of those blind boxes and a TV set pops out. Oh, look at this. Now I get it. All those little holes right there. Okay. I don't think this side does it. But the other side right here, you punch a hole in it where you want this shelf to go. And then it holds the record sitting up. Like this. Like on the shelf. I'll just lay it like that. I'm not in the mood to put any holes in it. There's also a vine on this, okay? I'm looking at the picture on there. I guess you attach the vine to the wall, which is weird to have vines in your room. I don't know about that. That's just a little bit too weird for me. There's this thing which looks like something very 70s hippie stuff. So is this. And there's stickers to decorate your very boring wall. There's also hangers, because I guess this is a wardrobe in this aspect that you hang your clothes in here. It's kind of like my bedroom. I have the only closet in the house, and it does not have doors, which is fine. Like, never understood the door concept anyway. For clothing, I guess if you have a messy closet. So it's got some stickers, and there you go. Now, I would definitely recommend getting this stuff and cleaning it off, like get that water and get that stuff off of it, because otherwise it's going to be too late if you get some smudges on it. It's going to scratch off pretty easy. So what do you guys think? Is this something you'd pick up? $20, it's a little bit much for now, but I wanted to try it out and see what it was like, and give you guys some callback to it and give you some information. Because I know there's a lot of 1/18 scale collectors out there that follow me. Plus, I like, new stuff like this about myself. It kind of reminds me of stuff you get at the Hobby Lobby, but that stuff is 1/24 scale. Unfortunately, they are some really cool looking sets, but they're 1/24 scale, and I don't want to have to build a universe for my mask figures. There's also this machine. I might as well go over it right now since we're on here live. All right, so I don't know how many arcades there are. There's no buy all of them kind of thing like they used to have. These are the only two I saw at my store. And I noticed today they put a lot of the pop vinyls into the toy section now, which was kind of weird. Like I saw the Transformers Starscream. There was a Transformers Soundwave. It looked like a mech suit with a little rumble riding inside of it, like he was a pilot for it. And there was also a Iron Man, an Iron Buster, Hulk Buster. So here's this machine. Joystick doesn't move, button doesn't move. You can't put any quarters in. It's got a lot of eye to detail. I like the eye to detail. They're about this height to each other. Again, if you put these on top of something, they'll be working just fine with these guys. Like he can even look like he's playing it. We just got to raise it up just a little bit. There is a fly that keeps attaching itself to my leg. It's highly annoying. We got the door wide open because it's such a cold or cooler day, and the cats can come in and out as they want to. So here's the claw. Oh my gosh, I need to do some photo ops with Buzz Lightyear with this. All right, so let's take the alien out. Stick him in there. That noise you're in, the romp romp, our power cables come right directly to the house. It's not a below ground, it's above ground here. So it's a windy day and they're like, they're swinging. I need to get up there and saw down some of those limbs just in case they fall on the power lines. All right, ooh, the claw. Yeah, that's really cool. I like it a lot. I like arcade machines. I think I did a video of my arcade machines, so I'll just add these to my arcade machines. I got a little Sonic one and one of these. And let's see if they, no, they're still, you want your eye level to be in the middle of the screen. So you still got to put a block of beam for Micro Man. But after you put them on a block, they look right in scale. They're short, kind of like those one-up arcades that they have at the Walmarts. I mean, you can just set this on top of 2 blocks, actually, you know. They'd be right on eye level. This is a rounded bed, so not, and they're, you know, not flat on the bottom. Like that. And so he's like, there we go. And then, you know, if you wanted to use this box and everything, all you could do is just, you know, either paint it or wrap it with something else and come out just nice. But I kind of want to do like this. Oh, that's even more perfect. It'd fit that even better. Except it's pushing against each other. That's probably because the middle of the box is more indented. Like that. That'd be kind of cool. And maybe even you can use the room for other things. Like you could take all this furniture out and put other furniture in. Maybe make it into an arcade. Yeah. Well, you can get blank rooms for $11.99 if you just want the room, and that shows that you can stack them and stuff. Let me push it out of the way now and talk about the side that I didn't see before because I was looking at the front and the back, but I didn't really clue in on the side. Here, I'm going to flatten it out to make it a little bit easier. So there's the bedroom. It didn't come with that. Here's the one I like. It's got like a computer chair, video game controller. Okay, so it doesn't show any other rooms right here. But again, let's zoom in at the bottom and see what other kind of rooms we got. I did see the bathtub set. It looks a little on the short side, even for Aquaman, who would love to take a bath, probably. I did see the couch set. I may have seen the computer set, but I'm not sure. Because some of the furniture in there didn't look like it belonged to it. All right, well, thanks for watching for those who come by later and check it out. And let me know what you think. Have you ever heard of this? Because I have never heard of this. It just kind of caught me by surprise today. It's 2025 Goliath Vivid Toy Group. And here's the scan bar that helps some of you guys who have that ability to scan things. You know, at home, when you're at home. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day today. There it is.